And welcome back to Hannity's. We continue with the former Speaker of the House. Newt Gingrich is with us, Mr. Speaker. All right, so now you're the president. I want to go through this list. Loretta Lynch meets on the tarmac with Bill Clinton. Loretta Lynch then tells James Comey, let's not call it an investigation. It's only a little matter. Then Sarah Carter and John Solomon come out with a blockbuster report that Comey confronts Lynch that she was never planning, under any circumstances, to indict Hillary, no matter what the evidence said. Where's the investigation into her?
Well, what's amazing to me about the Republican passivity here is that Senator Feinstein, the ranking Democrat in the Intelligence Committee, said last week after Comey's testimony, you know, we really have to look into exactly what was going on with Loretta Lynch and with President Obama. Now, I was waiting for one of the two intelligence chairmen in the House and Senate to get up and say they're opening a new investigation into exactly what Loretta Lynch said to Comey, what they put in writing, whether or not she in fact had briefed President Obama. I mean, I don't understand the Republicans allowing the left to define what these investigations are about, particularly when you have Senator Feinstein, the ranking Democrat, very respected senior Democrat from California, who is saying, look, this is so weird, we have to look into it. Fine, let's look into it.
All right, let me ask this. So you got Rosenstein, who we talked about earlier, recommends the firing of Comey. Now we're going to investigate the obstruction because the president fired Comey on their recommendation. Then you got Mueller. Let's see, he's hiring Hillary Clinton's attorney on the Clinton Foundation to deny Freedom of Information Act requests. Then you got all these other people. He's got 13 high-powered attorneys. One guy, I think, argued before the Supreme Court 100 times. And so many of them donated to Clinton and Obama. Now, why do I think the deck is stacked? Should Mueller, should Rosenstein recuse themselves? To me, absolutely yes. And especially all of their connections to Comey, who leaked to get the special counsel.
Well, first of all, under the Justice Department's own rules, Mueller has a legal obligation to recuse himself from anything involving Comey, which also makes you wonder, why would they have picked a guy who's Comey's close friend to investigate a situation which inevitably involves Comey? And this whole thing stinks. But in addition, I think you've got to look at this and recognize, and I said this to several audiences today, I said, look, they're going to get somebody. I don't think they'll get the president, but they're going to get somebody. And they're going to get him for something. And they're probably going to go to jail because there are too many lawyers who are high-powered to go home without a scalp. This is like watching in the old-fashioned Western movies. This is an Indian hunting party. They're out looking for a couple scalps.
There's got to be a Scooter Libby.
And they're not going to go home till they get some. That's right.
Let me ask you this.
So my advice has been, by the way, be very careful.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why hasn't the president gotten rid of, and I talked to people at the White House just this week, a number of people confirmed, there are a ton of Obama holdovers. These people, we haven't gotten to the leakers. We haven't gotten to those people that do this day in and out and day out. Why not?
Well, let me say, even though I wrote a book called Understanding Trump, I don't understand. This is so obvious.
I don't mean to laugh. That's sad.
I'm serious. What? No, but think about it. I mean, this is so obvious. You assign one person, you give them the list, and they don't get to go home until they finish firing all of them. It's not that heavy. I mean, it's hard. You have to work through all of it, et cetera. But this has been a puzzle all through the government. The number of bad decisions being made in the departments, because you still have Obama holdovers making them, is really very discouraging. I mean, the president's done a lot of great things at a very big level, but all this underlying
has to be
stuff,
a priority.
They are not very good at cleaning it up.
All right.
That's right.
Mr. Speaker,
absolutely.
You have your new book out. It's on Amazon.com. Go to, I think it's newtgingrich.org for your travel schedule. You're giving speeches and signing books, and it's on Amazon. It's Gingrich Productions. All right. Thank you, sir.